So the seat there, you can see, if you think about it, follows a similar path to some things you've already done. And so you can actually select one of those. This is the leg. And so I'm going to show you a good little trick here. You can select that and then go to copy to clipboard. Then paste a line to same place. So now there are two of them. You can't see the second one because it's hidden under the first one, but that's fine. You can then just go to Edit Sweep, and you'll see the path, and then Sketch Path. And I'm going to delete some of these things. Yeah. So basically all of it except for what you can see there. So it's really, you can see the curving part and then the straight part that you need to keep. So the curving part at the front here I'm keeping, the straight part that slopes I'm keeping, but I'm going to get rid of that curve at the back. So I've just left with, yep. Don't need it. So if you think about it, this is the path for the leather. Okay, so that's the shape we're trying to create. So that's actually the path already, and now I'm just going to go tick to finish. And, now, sorry, I've left something, so I must have forgotten. Here we go, I just left a little bit of a line up there, so I'll delete that too. And now I've just got the two left. Oh, no, sorry, and there's another one down here, so I've got to delete that too. That's better. So, yeah, so you should see the profile plane will go on to, hopefully, the straight line. Let me know if it doesn't, you'll need to move it. But otherwise, that's done, so I'm going to click tick to finish. And so, yeah, so you should see a circle still in the middle. Then you need to go to Select Profile, and then Edit Profile. And this next thing is probably one of the coolest things in Revit, I reckon, because yeah, and you can model in 3D really well when you're doing something like this. And what we're trying to do here is pick things that have been modelled. So using pick lines in the draw panel, I'm going to try to pick the curve over here on the left. Yeah. So yeah, it'll get it because it's projecting onto the plane. So this is a curved shape, and it's just projecting where that plane cuts through the leg. Yeah. Okay, so then I want to offset from these circles. So I'm going to just leave that pick lines tool on and then put in an offset there on the options bar and make it, all I need is about 10 mil, if that. 10 mil is probably too much. So I'm going to make that 5. Now it's going to get really difficult to see what's happening if you're not using thin lines here. So I'm going to change the scale to 1 to 5, which will just lighten all the line weights. You can change the scale anytime. So that'll just give me thin lines no matter what. And then, again, with an offset of 5, I can pick these two circles on the top and the bottom. Yeah, going out, that's right. Yeah. Now, one of the circles will be 2 arcs, the other one is going to be 2 circles. So I'm just going to use a little trick. I'm going to delete the 2 circles and then use pick lines and make them. Yeah, that's right, outside. So now, in 3D still, I'm going to try to draw an arc going from the side of the first circle, so from the quadrant, which is the very edge, all the way over to the side of the second circle, and then I'm just going to bring it down slightly so that we've got a little dip in the seat there.
Oh, we're doing those braces. Okay, so...
No, this is actual, this is going to be the leather, but yeah.
So did you do it mine?
Didn't arc.
Oh, you didn't arc. Not a radius.
No, that's the first one, yeah. So just trying to connect those two circles, and then by eye putting a little curve in there. Yeah. And so once you've done that, then you can offset it the same way. So if you, again, use pick lines, that's an easy way of offsetting. The same thickness, I'll just use 5mm. And then...
Offset by 5?
Yep, yep. So once you've drawn all of that, you need to then use trim to corner to join the arc and the line there to make that close. But then on the other side where they might be still circles, and so you need to split element there first. And you've got to split it in two places and delete the segment that's left over.
Is that before or after trim?
Well, there you need, yeah, before you trim.
Move it to there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, if it lets you, that's fine. So now, yeah. So tick to finish again, and what do you know? It's starting to look like a chair. So I might just go ahead and do the next one. The next one's the same, so you can select that, the frame again. So copy a clipboard, same as before, paste the line to same place. That's sweet. Yep. And a good little trick here that you can use, this is kind of a cheat, but it works. When you go to sketch path, then you can delete just part of it. So I'm going to delete only these first few segments, but I'm leaving that side of the seat for now, and I'll go up and delete the arc at the end. We don't need that, and this part. So now I've just got this straight part, the curve, and then straight again. So I'm going to finish that, and then I've left a bit somewhere. There it is, down the bottom. There we go, it's better. So now you can see there the profile plane is in the same place as it was to make the seat. This is just to save me making all of that profile again. So you tick to finish, and then go to select profile, edit profile, and then pick. And this is, well, I think it's really amazing. I can pick the seat and get all the different things I've drawn rather than drawing them again. So notice I'm just trying to pick the edges of that leather, until I get all of that again. So there we are, that's all done, except here I got,
Pick one
yep, that's it.
to make him do connect that with.
Yep.
And the reason that it actually made the seat is because we selected the part that we created in this part,
Yep.
that,
Yep.
and what we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just using the part of that seat,
Exactly,
not the part of the whole thing.
exactly. Yep, that's it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. So now I can finish this and then go back to sketch path and delete that segment, and it's going to move the profile plane up to the back. But that's okay, I've already drawn the profile. It moved it automatically, it moved it for me. So when I deleted that segment, it couldn't be there anymore, so it just moved it onto another segment.
Okay, so how do I do that?
So now I can finish it again, and I'll come back to you. So, so then, yeah. So here, it's a little bit tricky because they've got a bit of leather that wraps around. So to do this properly, you should leave it like this, and then you can just cut away this part of leather where it wraps around that curve bit to get that exposed. But I'm going to do it even more simply than that and just take away that curve for now so I've got a gap, and then you can come back if you want to do it the other way later. But for now, that should be good enough, I think. Okay, so that's good as a starting point, then later I can make it look a bit prettier, but for now that's as far as I'm going to take it. But I will do the materials, and you can have a go at the armrests as well. So the armrests you can do using the same method, just get a path that follows the arm, and then the profile is just going to be a rectangle with rounded corners. But that basically is the method, so I'll save that file and look at any issues.